The Giants just signed OBJ, JuJu Smith-Schuster, and Braxton Berrios all in one day. 3 completely different receivers, and it feels like there's a bigger strategy at play here. My name is Sam from Roundtable Sports. Let's break down these big time moves by the New York Giants. Let's get it. When it came across my timeline that the Giants signed all 3 receivers, I said, wait, 3 receivers? And honestly, I feel like the reaction is kind of valid. Because on the surface, it feels like a lot, especially now that the Giants have a very stacked wide receiver room. But when you break down each move individually, it actually makes a ton of sense. And it tells us a lot about how the Giants feel about their upcoming roster heading into training camp. Let's start with the easiest one. Braxton Berrios feels like a direct response to losing Gunnar Olszewski to a torn Achilles. He gives the Giants punt return ability, kickoff return ability, speed and space, and gadget flexibility offensively. That's a valuable asset to have. And with camp coming up, the Giants probably didn't want to go into the summer thin at returner. So this move feels very practical. JuJu feels like the stabilizer move. Reliable veteran, big body slot option, and knows how to work underneath. He can help a quarterback stay on schedule. And that matters for a young QB like Jaxson Dart, especially with questions around health and availability in the receiver room. JuJu gives them experience as well. He might not be prime JuJu anymore, but he gives you a professional receiver who understands how to play. And adding on to that, JuJu has familiarity with offensive coordinator Matt Nagy, so he should fit seamlessly in this offense. And then there's OBJ. This one feels completely different, I'm not gonna lie. Because this doesn't feel like a pure depth signing. This feels like, let's take a shot. Because if there's still something left in the tank, OBJ could actually help this team. He brings experience, outside receiver depth, red zone potential, chemistry with the fan base, and leadership in the wide receiver room. And then there's also the emotional side of it. A Giants reunion always gets attention, but football-wise, it makes sense too. So why all 3? I think it comes down to one big thing. The Giants do not want to be thin at wide receiver going into training camp, because right now there's still moving parts. Injury, recovery timelines, camp battles, special team roles, and depth competition. And instead of waiting, the Giants attacked it aggressively. Bring in bodies, experience, bring in competition, and let camp sort it all out. And honestly, this also tells us something important about the offense. The Giants are clearly trying to surround Jaxson Dart with as many options as possible. Different body types, different skill sets, different veteran voices. And I feel like this is a smart move by the Giants because young quarterbacks benefit from depth. The more answers you give a QB, the easier the offense becomes. So why did the Giants sign 3 wide receivers in one day? Because each player solves a different problem. Braxton Berrios, the return game. JuJu Smith-Schuster, veteran depth. And OBJ, upside and experience. And together, it feels like the Giants are doing one thing, building as much competition as possible before training camp begins. But what do you guys think? Which signing do you guys like the best? OBJ, Braxton Berrios, or JuJu? Let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys are new. My name is Sam from Roundtable Sports. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.